Good Monday. Sorry. Just had a random thought and wanted to make a note of it. Oh, how's it going? Busy here. Had a great time down in Jacksonville at Skirmish Con. Back here on Monday, trying to play catch up. Because I'll leave Wednesday to go up to Williamsburg Mustard. So yeah, fun next 2 days. Doctor's appointment. I check engine light, came on my truck, so I got to run by. I don't think there's any issues, but I definitely want to get it checked out before I drive up to Williamsburg. I'm here all day, unpack, repack, make sure I get all my act together. I didn't get ordering done yesterday or last night, so I've already started on some of that this morning from home. But yeah, it's gonna be a event pack next 2 days. But yeah, I'm excited to be back. As I always say, while they're very tiresome, they're very energetic, recharging mentally. Get me excited about gaming the shop again. Because when I come in here almost every day. You do the same things and blah 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 blah. It's like anything, doing something that gets you re-energized, re-motivated. Is it good? Yeah, we'll do the rant for the day. Scammers. Right before I started, this phone rang, and it of course, if I don't recognize the number, or if it's blocked, or spam, I don't answer. But problem I deal with is I have vendors and it's a store, so any more cell phone numbers, people take them with you. I pretty much have to answer the store phone, and yeah, it was a scammer. I just once again wanting to know, needed all this information for my credit card processing. I'm like, you should have this information. Well, we need to confirm it, not over the phone. No. Send me an email. And even then, I had one over the weekend. It was crazy. It was something about I hadn't paid a bill, and here's the PayPal link. And it was from like Juan at, xyz123.com. Like, no. I still had credit. I've had credit card fraud. I had it at the beginning of the year as my fourth card, and your personal card, you can kind of be, choosy and keep that kind of held pretty tight. It's still difficult, but with store credit card, it's going out there. Like today, I've already put it in 4 different vendors, or had it charged from 4 different vendors today. So it's out there. It probably doesn't take much for someone to get my credit card number, but those guys drive me up the wall. Spend the time and the energy doing something productive with your life instead of, it's so frustrating. Anyway, that's around for the day. So yeah, head up Williamsburg Mustard, going with Kurt. I'm actually got a small booth, and I will be driving my truck up with the small stuff. The usual stuff now, tape for small. We'll be taking monument paints, Charlie Lark basing, Shadow's Edge, tufts. I'll be taking Ores of Oz, be doing some demos. I will be doing demos of Fire in the Sky. Actually, got to play Edgar's game again. What a great fun game for mass combat World War II aircraft. If you've seen Masters of the Air and you see the big combat scenes, that's what you're playing. And overall, it's fast. We had, I think I was the only one that had played, and we had 5 of us. We were done in under an hour and a half. And you don't feel like it's a short game. It's just, once again, it does a good job portraying, fighters, you go in, you got one or two good runs, and then you're all over the place, and it's total chaos. What else? Um, networking. New friends, old friends, all good stuff. We actually didn't even unhook the trailer this weekend. I'm pretty bad about not leaving conventions, but this could have been the ultimate. There was a Bob Evans Steak and Shake and a Publix, literally within walking distance. So we didn't even hook the trailer. We walked to Steak and Shake to Bob Evans. I think Todd walked across the street to the convenience store, gas station. A couple times got drinks, and it was great. Nice weather. It was starting to get a little humid down there, but not bad. Good job on Skirmish Con, folks. Mitch and off his gang. Everybody. It was good. It's they're great. They do treat vendors well. I mean, they help me carry stuff in and carry stuff out. Only place that's ever happened. Well organized. Really very good organization and everything. So shout out to all those guys. I'm excited for Bad Goblin games. Tomorrow they're supposed to get their container for their games tomorrow. Talked to Mike Love a good while about it. Excited for them. Roger. Okay, you finished, Roger. See, he is excited for him too. So, but yeah, it's been a long, hard labor of love for them, and doing the good things. And yeah, I had to buy a trailer house. They got good stuff. It's gonna be a fun game once we get on the table and playing. We'll be running it from our side at conventions when they're not present. So we're adding that to our list. What else? Convention wise, Mike and Todd bought Armor Clash. I'm looking at the whole shipping in general, and working with people not in the States. It's a challenge. Looking at probably maybe March. I can get it in, but I have to get a pretty large order. And I said Mike and Todd bought a starter box or something. And stuff. So, and there's some new dystopian war stuff I want to get. So combine all that. But yeah, looking at probably 1st of March, get that in. Out the door. What else? Oz did well. I got a big group down there playing. It was interesting. I usually sell a lot of rule books. I only sold one rule book, but I sold a lot of armies. Buck was there, seeing all the new stuff. Oh man! Once again, getting me excited about a game again. Not that I wasn't excited, but once again, so many games, so little time. But seeing the new miniatures and the paint jobs on them, they were cool. I should have loaded them up so I could show you guys. I have to do that, but it'll probably be next video. Okay, think ahead, Alan. I know. Anyway, see what else. I ran an Oz game, was fun. I ran Battlefront Valkyrie, had a good time there. Todd did Cyberpunk Red Combat Zone, and there was another gentleman there running it. Sold quite a bit. That was actually for dollar amount, probably my biggest seller. I'd gotten the big new Kickstarter boxes in, and I'm out of those already. So that's awesome. Saw a bunch of games. So Monument Paint, once again, it's amazing now that's out there selling a lot of singles. See, Mike did the galley game. No, I'd have to look. I think we sold a couple galleys, but not like it had been in the past. the past couple of conventions, we've basically sold every galley we've had. So but that's okay. That's okay. Um, you're not going to sell out of every game you demo, take every convention. Um, he did have several people play, so it's out there. I think it's not going anywhere for our queue. I'm gonna probably take over running Fire Sky for the conventions down south. For Edgar, he's got other plans, which I'll talk about here in a second. He's a bad person. Of course, he's just paying me back for getting him into games. But see what else. I'll shout out to Todd and Mike. Once again, I could not have done this without them. Loading, unload, setup, running stuff. So, but yeah, they're doing a good job at Skirmish Con. Definitely a growing convention. Moved location, better location. Hotel, But hey, when you're only in your room for 6-7 hours and you're sleeping 90% of that time, you really don't care. Honestly, would have wished I took my own pillow. There, didn't like theirs. But anyway, but yeah, good trip. So coming up, Williamsburg Mustard. I'll be running Fire in the Sky and Oz. So I'll be focusing on that. We've got to get some more Oz buildings painted over time. I've pretty much sold just about all those. So that's going to be on the list over the next month. Is get some. I've already printed out some stuff because knowing we're almost out, but got to get that back going. I know I'm definitely rambling now. I need to put that on my list for today. Buildings. See what else? Shout out for Chelsea for holding down the floor this weekend and having a Magic pre-release. We hadn't done that in a long time. I think we had 19 people. So, and we did ours on Saturday. Once again, a little different. Once again, not want to conflict and with what people have been doing. We may stay on Saturdays. Still have a good turnout and stuff. We'll see. We'll have to talk about that. But getting Scott on my list already. I got to get more Aether Drift in. Going to do that as soon as that's probably my second email after I get done with this video. Like I said, yeah, busy day. Got to catch up on Games Workshop order, and because I sold so much Oz stuff, I got to get an Oz order in. Need to look at Cyberpunk. I may hold off on that till next week. Just once again, time and looking at all that stuff. What else? I am working with the guys at Pico Armor on some stuff, so we'll see how that goes. And once again, see how Fire in the Sky goes this weekend. I said I would love to get some that going. Because once again, getting into that game is going to be pretty cheap. So I mentioned Armored Clash that's coming up down the road, but I got a couple minutes here. They kill me. They say every time I go to the convention, I come back with a new game. Yeah, I'm not counting Armored Clash because that was already on my my list. Is lower down. Once again, it's a shipping costs, all that issue, no more or less than other things. But it is, and it's still they only got a few factions out, so that's been on the list. It's been on the list. I just hadn't got there yet. But the new one, I mean, literally brand new. I'm sitting there Friday afternoon, kind of hanging out. We're set up. And Edgar walks up with this rule book, and it's Fjord Serpents. And just the rule book, he hands it to me, open it up. It just looks cool. Then he started to show me pictures. I'm like, Edgar, you're a bad person. It's actually a Kickstarter from a couple years ago, but it's Viking longboat combat but it's as much about the fighting the guys on the ship. It's kind of two. You have the ship's phase, and then you have your I don't say infantry because the arch it's got other stuff, but your men fight phase. So you can shoot across the other ships, and then you have your actual ship to ship fighting. Oh man, and the ships are cool. It's 10 mil, but like your big ships are still 20 centimeters plus. Um, I think they even got one bigger than that. I know they do, and it just looks cool. Um, he kind of advertises that because he's using 10 mil pretty much, 1-to-1 on the ship. Um, and there's not much I don't like about it. I've got one more video to watch this afternoon. There's a couple very, very minor things. I'm a person, I don't like a lot of tokens on the table that you have to move when you move your unit, in this case, your ship. So some you could easily work through around, but you do have a few tokens that would assign to that ship. Luckily, when you have most of the tokens on there, the ships are locked in combat, so you wouldn't be moving the ship and the tokens in most cases. But yeah, I mean, I keep going through my checklist. There was a couple other things, but once again, watching the videos, I don't have a copy of the rule book in my hands anymore. Edgar wouldn't. I should have just stole it from Edgar. No, he had just gotten that Kickstarter in the first of last week, and a couple other people I know have it, and I guess most of them are getting their Kickstarter last week. Anyway, it looked cool. I did get to look at the rule book some more. Quality rule book. I just took a couple pages and read through the pages just to see the coherency, the writing style. This is Luke is the author, publisher, all that stuff. Definitely independent gamer. Um, I like it. It flows. The rules flow. I didn't find my. Oh, here's a word, but I don't know what that does. I have to look somewhere else. It definitely flowed. Um, yeah, it checked a lot of my boxes, and a few that were kind of half checked. Once again, watching the videos and listening to some podcasts, definitely eased my fears on that and everything. So, the problem is where we stand. He's in Australia, and once again, we're to be honest, it's a shipping thing. Now, once again, listen to his videos and then have an email back and forth several times.
Roger.
Very positive. You're about 2 seconds early. Very positive about what he's done, how he's doing it, and everything. It's just once again is working through the shipping issue, and it's more on the business side for both of us. Small independent guy like him, he's got to make money, and then same thing for me. Um, I can't bring something in. I have no doubt this is going to sell, but it is new. It's not. I've asked around. A lot of people have heard about it, but once again, is it going to? Am I going to be able to turn it and make money? This is definitely one of those games. Yeah, I'll make money. I'm not going to bring something in that I'll lose money, but I've done this long enough. The smaller your margin is, the quicker you need to turn that product. Um, Generally speaking, it's like magic. You know, I almost sold all my Aether Drip. So once again, those margins can be a little smaller because I'm getting my return almost immediately. Versus, let's say, a big box of Games Workshop. Even though I sell most of those immediately, it doesn't. I don't mind. Yes, it costs more, but my profit margin's good on that, and it's sitting on the shelf for a week or two, or even a couple months is not a big thing. Yes, I've got bigger investment, but I'm going to get a bigger return on that. Anyway, business stuff. But anyway, we're working with him. He's very, of course, he is. What, they're 15 hours ahead, so yeah, I'll probably shoot an email after this. So my third email is back to him, kind of with a little proposal, little see. Once again, he's the point. What am I wanting? What do I need? And this same thing, I'm going back to him. How can we work in this, make this profitable, and meet both our needs on this? So I think we can get there. So I'm excited of pushing a button on the game. But as of right now, there's only one other store in Chicago that had backed him through a Kickstarter that's going to be carrying it. So, yeah, I'm excited about it. Once again, I don't have my act together. I got here doing stuff. I maybe do a quick video tonight, post some pictures, post a link to Fjord Serpents. I'll have to do that because I need to go. I've got to get some emails out, stuff done. Got a couple of shipments coming in at 3. So, yeah, I've got to get my act together. Anyway, definitely rambling. As you can probably tell, I'm not that I wasn't excited, but some of that excitement's back after being to a convention. Now, once again, I'm like, I got to go to another one. But once again, I think it'd be a good thing. It makes me talk faster. Anyway, well, I got to go. Yeah, I'll really try tonight maybe to get something more, maybe short little video out there to follow up on this. But anyway, thanks for watching, and yeah, have a good week.